Okay, so let me know if you guys have heard about this situation before. Right. You hop onto YouTube, maybe you're searching for a tutorial for something that you're interested in, like say maybe, game development, right? You want to learn more about the Unreal Engine. You click on one of those videos, which looks like it could be really interesting and helpful. The video it's okay, but the audio is terrible. And because the audio is terrible, the content is unbearable to watch. And this is one of the things that I learned the moment I got into content creation, right? Your video can be absolute garbage and people can still watch it. But the moment that your audio is garbage, people are very, very, very likely to start to tune out, even if it's the most interesting thing in the world. That's why I pay a lot of attention to good audio quality, and I have been striving to produce videos with very good audio quality for you guys. I spent a lot of money on things like, a good microphone for my voiceovers and a good boom microphone that I usually use these days in head-on videos like these, the Techstar SGC600. But today I'm going to be looking at something different, and you have been hearing from it the entire time. The Finch by Pixel, a lavalier microphone, which, is connected to my collar. So the model that I have here connects via USB-C, but they also have one that uses the Apple Lightning connector and also 3.5 millimeters. But if I were you, I would not get the Lightning connector or 3.5 millimeter model. You see, with everything these days moving towards USB-C, it only makes sense to get the USB-C model. With USB-C, you can connect it to your laptop, you can connect it to your phone, you can use it on your desktop, you can use it on your tablet, and if you have, an iPad, you can use it on your iPad, as the newer iPads use USB-C, you can use it on your MacBook, and down the line, because of the EU trying to get everyone, including Apple, to use a unified charging port, there's a very large chance that iPhones in the future will be using USB-C as well. Because of this, I see the USB-C model as the best, most future-proof model to get. One of the benefits of also using a USB-C microphone rather than something that uses the 3.5mm jack is that you don't have to worry if your laptop or phone or PC has a crappy sound card, as this microphone comes with its own built-in Realtek DAC that, as you can hear, sounds really good with a very low background noise level. You also might be hearing this audio right now and think that it sounds perfectly loud, but one of the more interesting things about using this microphone is that when you're recording it on a computer or like using software on your phone that doesn't really have any processing of its own, the microphone actually doesn't get all that loud, peaking just at about -15 decibels, and this is how that sounds like. Not very loud at all, is it? Yeah, you can't really boost it any further as well in Windows. This is just how loud it gets. Because of this, if you're using it on a computer, I would say that this microphone may not be suitable for anything that is live, like, video calls, live streaming and whatnot, but more suited towards content that can be processed before posting. If you're, however, using it on something like a phone, then your results may vary. For example, I tested the Finch out on my phone using both the Google Recorder and Filmic Pro. So in Google Recorder, as you're hearing right now, Google has some noise reduction algorithms, and they also normalize the audio to 0 decibels, so you don't really have to do anything else. So Filmic Pro, however, shows that the audio level is in the peaking at about a maximum of -2 decibels. And when you bring that into Adobe Audition, what's really weird about Filmic Pro is that it seems to kind of clip the audio and then normalize it, such that there is quite a bit of, peaking and then clipping. Yeah, I don't know, just weird things about Filmic Pro, I guess. So far, you've been hearing me talk through this microphone in this room, which is a pretty small room, and you can get a good feel of how the microphone deals with a room that audibly has some level of echo and whatnot, because it's Obviously, not a sound treated room. I'm not fancy like that, and I think it sounds pretty good, but just for fun, let's see how this microphone compares with a fully outdoor environment versus a large, more echoey room, then again to a smaller room. So we're right now in my garden taking a look at some of the trees and plants that reside within it, but I think that you guys are probably more interested in how the microphone sounds like in scenarios like this. So let me see if I can add a little bit of noise in the form of this small little water fountain right here, while maybe trying to take a look at some fishes swimming. Although it's a pretty hot day, and as you can see right there, that guy right there is more intent on hiding beneath the rocks to cool off. We're now in a much larger room, a living room if you will, that I've been using as my workspace and area where I do a lot of my staging for reviews, repairs, generally a more messy area, so you have to forgive me on that. But here's what it sounds like in a much larger room with plenty of reverb and echo. Finally, we have a studio-like bedroom, not very big. Got a bed right here, got some curtains and stuff all around the place. And this is also where I do a lot of my, well, pretty much all of my 3D printing using the Ender 3 right here. So yeah. So when it comes down to it, I really like the audio of this microphone. I find it really crisp and clear, almost kinda comparable to my Samsung C01U that I've been using for my normal voiceover scripts, and also the Takstar SGC600 that I normally use for head-on videos like these, right? And I think it does even better than the Takstar, because in a room like this, the Takstar definitely picks up a lot more reverb, whereas the Pixel Finch keeps it at a minimum. It's an amazing lavalier microphone and I really love it, and I highly recommend it. Pixel hasn't really told me anything about the price yet or when it's going to launch, but they have told me that it'll be purchasable from their website in the coming weeks. I might also have a discount coupon for you guys if you're interested, so be sure to maybe check out any of my pinned comments because I'll most likely put it there. End of the video. Like if you liked it, share if it was useful or entertaining, comment down below on your thoughts, and stay notified with the bell icon. My name is Yang the Tech Rodent, and well, I don't think you guys really know how timely this microphone reached me in a period where I was buying and experimenting with a lot of microphones. Yeah, I may even start using this instead of my Takstar for videos like these. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video.